Before we get rolling, 3 quick requests, 1 quick suggestion. 1, please subscribe to the channel. 2, leave a comment. 3, click the bell so that you know when videos come out. Now my suggestion is, I have a free download, it's on the website, it will help you transpose. I would love for you to download it, let me know if it helps. That way you can learn more songs than I get on the channel. Okay, getting dizzy, bye.
All right, today we're gonna cover some technique. Once again, I am at 4115 here in East Nashville. It's a recording studio here that I happen to really be fond of. They let us come in to do some videos today. I wanted to show you how to do hammer-ons and pull-offs, which is a way to spice up what you're doing when you're playing. Hammer-on is, and pull-off is. What they go well with, which we'll talk about a separate time, is sliding, where you go from one fret to the next fret, but you strike it only one time. And it's similar to the hammer-on, where you strike one time, and then you put your finger at the fret. Pulling off, similar, you strike, and you pull your finger away. That one's a little trickier because you have to really intentionally pull away to get that extra note there. So I'm only striking the string one time in order to get that to happen. Okay, so hammer on is strike and then add finger. And you got to do it with force. That's the thing that people sometimes miss, because if you did it slowly, you wouldn't get that extra note. You got to do it with force and speed. Okay. And the other thing you can do, I'm doing it open position, you can do it while you're holding down the string already with another finger. So or and then pulling off, same idea. You gotta forcefully let it go. I'm actually like pulling downward as I'm doing it. Strike, pull. Same thing, multiple fingers. Or even with my pinky. And I point that out because suddenly you can come up with runs, which is more than one note mixed together. I could hit it one time. So I'm using the force of each finger that I'm pulling off to strike the string again that way. I'm only striking it once with my right hand. I could even do the open note. Similarly, I could do hammer-ons back up. It's a little harder. You got to move a little faster. And what you might be hearing right now and kind of throwing you off is that because the dulcimer, the stick dulcimer, is tuned 1/5 octave, intentionally making it so that it sounds really great all the time, it means that as soon as you strike a string, even if you're aiming for just one, it makes all the rest of them resonate at the same time too. See? So if you're trying to do it and keep it clean, you gotta stick your hand on those bottom strings. It doesn't sound as neat sometimes, but if you want a cleaner sound, that's how you get. So where you can loop these two concepts together even more is if you make a hammer-on and a pull-off cycle with one another. So you've got a hammer-on, and then you got a pull-off. And if you just strike the string one time, because remember, the pull-off is using the force of your finger to strike the note, so you could just hit it one time. Just keep going. Now let's apply this to a song, because that's where it really matters, right? The one I like to always get people started on is Free Fallin', so there's that pull off. could really do, but it doesn't quite have the oomph that you want for that last note. That's where you get the slide in. That's just one quick application for how to do hammer-ons and pull-offs. Put them together, try them out, use your index finger, open, use your index and your middle and your ring finger. See what works for you. Work on the muscles. Sometimes that coordination can be a little bit of a confusion for your hand, but just work out what feels good for you. Try doing it evenly, working your way up on the speed, and then apply it to a song. Just a jam. The great thing about these instruments is you can always sound good, and you can sound even better now that you got a hammer-on, a pull-off, and a slide in your toolkit. All right, have fun with that.